What is up? What is up, guys? This is Mark with the mic, and this is another The Wrestling Babble podcast by Wrestling Wink. I'm Mark with the mic, joined by Louis Beans.
What is up? What is up?
What is good, buddy? What is good?
Another week, a whole lot of wrestling.
Yes, and I just came back from Baltimore at 4 in the morning. I went to see AEW Full Gear. We will
Nice.
give a full review next week, so you have time to actually catch up with it. And
When they do
then,
that, let me ask you: do they have like a voiceover to say the name of the pay per view? Because you know how
um,
WWE has like a cool, what is it? The guy who announces the sponsor, and then you have a voiceover that says the name of the pay per view.
they probably do. I'm not sure.
Okay, I was thinking, what's the announcer's name? The guy who announces like the wrestlers and stuff.
Um, damn, I can't think of his name. I know you're talking about. He was let go from WWE. Damn it. Nah, not Charles. Charles Robinson's Lil Nate. Fuck, what's his name? I don't know his name. I can't think of his name
Don't
right
worry
now.
about
Yeah, I don't know his name. But I know what you're talking about. He
it.
just wrote a
Mm-hmm.
book and whatnot
Oh, cool. How about
and
that?
everything. But yeah, I went to the big review. I'll talk about a little bit, but we'll give a full review next week.
Mm-hmm.
This week we do have a shitload of wrestling to talk about. We have the Road to Survivor Series, which is pretty hot right now. With the NXT invasion, I'm actually enjoying NXT being still fantastic as usual.
Yes.
AEW having a decent shows. They actually, honestly, I'll say they're right now they're dealing with growing pains,
Okay.
and yeah, there's a lot of things to talk about. Um, anything news wise you
No,
got?
not really. I mean, I didn't see anything except just pictures of Full Gear. That's all about it.
Yeah.
Freaking Moxley and his back,
Oh
and
fuck I say that match was brutal as shit.
yeah, yes, it was
Renee Young responded to that match as well. She was like, no. She cursed everyone
Oof,
out.
rough.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
But you know what? That's his wife, so she's gonna feel a certain way when motherfuckers do shit like that. Um, but yeah, we have a ton of wrestling to go through. There was some news about Alexa Bliss, and why she hasn't really been shown on TV.
Yeah.
There's reports that she is dealing with a shoulder injury,
Oh
but
damn.
she's taking her time. They don't have like a possible like a return date, but they're dealing with it day by day. So it's like a day by day kind of thing.
Oh damn. So now it's her and Velveteen.
Yeah,
So damn it.
yeah. Why? We wish for them a speedy recovery. I miss my Alexa Bliss. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I miss her. Like I honestly feel like they jump in Nikki Cross too damn much, and I'm like, yo, where's Alexa? Um, but yeah, so that was one of the news things. AEW is trying to get a show in New York, so that's trying to work its way up.
They
The
gonna
mar-
do a big
yeah.
show, small show? What they gonna?
Right now, honestly, I think they could. I think they could sell out a big show in New York.
Okay.
But as of right now, they're having a lot of problems selling out shows.
Mm-hmm.
And not for none. Like I see that this is my thing. If you're gonna talk so much shit about WWE, do it equally to everyone else,
Okay.
or
Who's
just not
that?
talk shit to everybody
'Cause
else.
remember, you gotta be specific. It's not me.
Yeah, no, in general. I'm not talking about you, but in general, like if everyone always talks about like the attendant problems for live shows and whatnot, or
Mm-hmm.
SmackDown didn't get enough people in the crowd and things like that. And
Yeah.
I understand that you guys again AEW is a new show and everything like that, and everyone's on its coattails right now, but also is the fact that wrestling also it fluctuates and it runs all year. It doesn't have seasons. It runs every single year. So some people at certain points probably get tired and don't want to show up. Then they go back on and they get back on it. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the crowds weren't sold out. Like the Full Gear was not sold out. There was a lot of seats left. I'll say a good 100 seats probably a little more.
Okay. Gotcha.
Like
Gotcha.
I say it was 70% sold out, like 70% sold, and then there was a lot of empty seats.
Okay.
I think what they did was they probably like, hey, you gotta actually like you don't have to stand up there, come closer, and they changed people's seats up so it just looked the crowd looked fuller,
Ah, I got you.
which
Okay.
they do, and they'll chop out the empty sections, which is fine. Like it happens.
Hmm.
Not everyone shows up for these shows. But yeah, they're having time. They're having a tough time like selling out a lot of shows. At least the big cities they are selling out, so that's a good thing.
Okay.
But like
Gotcha.
when it comes to any
Gotcha.
other smaller shows, they cannot sell out for shit.
Hmm.
So like if you go to Chicago, it's gonna sell out because it's Chicago's a wrestling town. New York, I think it will sell out easily. Um,
Okay.
Los Angeles sell out, but if you go to like Charleston, Virginia, it's not gonna sell out.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so it happens. But those are towns that WWE does sell out, so it's like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, moving on. But yeah, they are actually having some growing pains, and it's fine. It's a new company. It's still running. It's only like a couple months in, so it's gonna happen. People still gotta follow it. People still gotta look it up. And there's also so much wrestling going on that I think people could get fatigued and leave and just not want to watch anymore.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah,
That makes a lot of sense.
because there is a lot of wrestling.
Especially if you're trying to catch up with all of it. Yeah. You gotta
Yeah,
make some concessions here or there.
it gives me a headache. It's like so much shit I gotta remember now. Like, god damn it, I gotta really take notes. Before I was like, I could get through this. It's only 3 shows. I could be fine with that. And now it's like, I'm at 10 shows.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Mm-hmm.
like, Jesus Christ. But I enjoy it. So that's something I love. So I guess we go directly into the Rico wrestling. What do you think of Monday Night Raw?
It was actually okay.
That's
No
good.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
Uh, the only thing I felt that was uh, kind of a drag was like it just didn't seem to really pull the invasion angle as strongly as Friday and then Wednesday.
Yeah.
So it was like the week before where it just had a bunch of solid matches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And also what was it? Was it this week that that DL got thrown to the table
Yeah.
and Rey Mysterio came out with the pipe and beat up Brock?
Yeah.
Like
I was
that
excited
was
about
actually
that.
pretty funny.
I was actually excited. Like,
Like
take
that
that
was good.
motherfucker's leg out. Make him even.
Like I like the angry Ray promo. Like that was good. Like
That was
there
good.
was some moments like that wasn't even an invasion angle, and that
No.
was just good. Like
Yeah.
I like that. So
So one thing that I saw easily was the fact that we are not gonna get a champion versus champion for the big titles.
I can see that. I can
And
see that.
someone sent me the picture. I'll show you the picture. It's funny.
Is it the one with Homer
Yes.
being airlifted? Yeah, I saw it. I mean, that's pretty accurate.
I'm like, yo, honestly, Lesnar, Wyatt, and Adam Cole. Adam Cole was gonna die. Yeah, he's gonna get murdered. Like that, he's gonna die because you're not gonna have the Fiend take the L in that sense, and then you have Lesnar. Like, yeah,
Mhm.
like, and then you're like you're tiny compared to these two.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, and that's fine because I think what it's gonna happen is Adam Cole's gonna lead Team NXT.
Okay.
Seth Rollins kind of announced that he's leading Team Raw,
Oh yeah, okay.
and
That makes
then
sense. Especially after Monday.
Roman's probably leading Team SmackDown.
Yes.
So
But I mean, yeah, it makes the most sense after Monday for Seth to lead the team anyway. The proposal he got from Triple H, the match he had with Adam Cole.
yeah.
So yeah, why not?
So there is kind of like a spoiler because Raw did film with SmackDown on Friday.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know about that.
So there actually is for us because it's also in Manchester.
Okay.
So Raw is on Manchester, so they kind of have the spoilers, and one of the matches that kind of got put out. I just read it because I accidentally read it was Seth Rollins versus Walter.
Oh, that's interesting. That'd be nice.
So
Good change of pace.
because this week we had Imperium
Oh yeah, they
come
came
in,
in and they
but
rushed
that was on
out.
SmackDown though.
Oh yeah, well they did wreck shop.
Yeah.
They came in and beat people up.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
like, ooh, what are they doing here?
Exactly. So this week we got Adam Cole versus Seth Rollins, which kind of ended up in a big brawl. I like the fact that the OC is kind of leading the charge with like fuck yeah, get out of our house kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm fine with that.
And that's what the big moment that led into the continuation of the storyline on Wednesday.
Yep.
So, and that was just
Um.
a really cool moment all around that entire match, then
Yeah.
the afterwards and whatnot.
Yeah.
So,
And then we had the whole thing with Theo Madden getting his ass kicked. Theo Madden's a lot bigger than Brock Lesnar too.
I see it.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
was
big
like,
boy.
I feel like he could take him.
One day, but
Yeah,
for now, he is a on-air personality
yeah.
behind the mic.
I did like the face to face with Baszler and Becky Lynch.
Yeah, that was actually a pretty cool moment.
I thought it was solid, even though like yeah, I actually liked it. No, I ain't gonna judge her. I ain't gonna judge her by how she talks, but it was like you know what, it was a good moment. I'm not
Who you
gonna
talking
nitpick at it. Baszler.
about?
She kind of
No,
sounds
I
like
just
Bailey.
I got you.
Too bad.
No, it just was like it was a cool moment because it really is just, hey, I'm badass, you're a badass, we're
Yeah,
both badasses.
yeah.
It was cool. I didn't mind that at all.
We had Humberto Carrillo versus the OC. I enjoyed the match. It was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
then
actually fun, really fun.
we had the War Raiders beat up the Mean Street Posse.
Their nephews.
I
What was
still
that?
I don't get why they're doing squash matches.
What is that? Come on, is that champions work? No,
No. Yeah, I don't get why they're doing squash matches.
stop that, please.
It kind of annoys me.
Mm-hmm.
Then we had Monday Night Raw kind of ending in a big brawl. Ricochet flying out, then you have Keith Lee flying out, and it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that.
I forgot who it was, but he got mashed by Keith Lee.
Oh, Zack Ryder got a butt to his face.
Oh, that's what it was. Poor broski.
Yep, he got a full Keith Lee butt to the face. He
Mm.
said it on the
Oh
podcast.
man, I forgot who. I think Sam brought it up
Yeah.
about the camera work. Like, look at Zack Ryder. He got the hero shot. When it came out, the camera. It did
Yeah.
happen. It
Yeah.
was posed on him as he was like screaming, "Get out of here!" Whatnot. Like, all right, okay, broski,
Yeah,
do the
broski.
damn thing.
Yeah. Raw was good though. I'll give it. Where you review Raw?
I'll give it a B plus. Like I
B
said,
plus.
it was the weakest of the continuation of the angle because like it was just a big brawl and everything. I
Yeah.
did like the Seth Rollins Cole match, but it ended in a big brawl.
Yeah.
I kind of would have liked it to end more like a Daniel Bryan match.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to see it end with a conclusion. But like it's that weird thing about Seth where it's like they have to protect him still.
Yeah.
Like he can't just lose a match, or he can't get he can't just win out something. He wasn't going to win. Like that would have been a nice, interesting wrinkle if he would have won
Yeah.
and he just went back to NXT as a champ. Like
Yeah.
because so many cool things could have happened, but that was like the only real downside.
Yeah.
Like, and well, we don't want to get too much into the Lashley shenanigans, Lashley Lana.
Yeah. We just don't want to talk about it. It's a lot of shit. I
But
have a
that's on the
feeling.
show, so I gotta take away from it for that.
Yeah. I agree,
So that's why
and
I would still give it a B plus though.
I feel like they're gonna bring in like Jerry Springer to
I
like.
give it 4 Rey Mysterio pipes out of 5.
Yes, the 4 hits he gave, the four hits he gave Brock
Yo,
Lesnar's knee.
when he picked up the belt and he flew with it, I just
Hmm.
lost my shit. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I was happy with Rey Mysterio. I have a feeling he might actually win the belt.
I hope so. I like that.
I like the fact that he made a weakness on Lesnar, his knee.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes sense. I'm good with that. The next show, NWA Power, was actually a solid show.
Again, Jesus Christ! I'm glad you pointed it out before I saw it because I didn't. It just hit me. It was like, oh my god, this man is naked. He's just fighting in knee pads.
Yo, I was like, why you pick that color?
He did it on purpose. You knew he did it.
Yo,
They mentioned it on commentary too. It was great.
I was like, I really don't want to see your balls.
Also, Jim Cornette was on fire on commentary.
Yeah.
He was like he couldn't hit. He couldn't get shot if you had to make him play dead.
Yeah.
Jeez, it was like, oh my god, he said some funny ass shit, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it was you. He couldn't play dead if you shot him.
Yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
It was good. It was real good.
We
The
had
match between him and Ricky Starks was very good.
yeah. We had the Dawsons kind of beat up
Oh,
to
we had Thunder
jobbers.
Rosa.
Thunder Roses made her debut. Yeah, I guess Ashley
She
Vox.
is.
So Ashley Vox is just getting her ass kicked
Who
by
that?
everybody.
Who that? Do you know
Uh,
her? Where's she from?
Ashley Vox.
No,
Thunder
Thunder Rosa.
Rosa. She
Somebody
actually
else.
she had a stint in Shine,
Okay.
Shimmer. She also did the one that goes with Evolve. What is it called? Stardom. No, not Stardom. Fuck, I can't even think of the one. Is it Shimmer? I think it is Shimmer. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah, she did some stints in Evolve's women's division.
Okay.
She does it in independent wrestling and whatnot, but she's really known in Mexico as well.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
So
Okay.
yeah, she's pretty good.
She's got a damn she has an awesome outfit.
Yeah,
She has a look.
and they did a beatdown on the champion.
Yeah, I know. The one thing I find funny is like it's usually after a match
Yeah,
or it's after the little packages they have for her is that drum
yeah.
that kicks in. It's like it just makes you wonder, are you supposed to be hearing that in your head whenever she's around?
I think so. It's like it's like the Michael Myers music.
Uh-huh. It was good though. I was thoroughly entertained, like a little back and forth and then the beat down. Like,
Yeah,
okay. See, but I appreciate that.
yeah.
That's work.
We got character.
So
That's
good.
good. And Thunder Rosa wins the match, and then Marty Bell enters the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Tribal drum plays background, and it was like it was just waiting for her to go heel on
Yeah.
the thing, and she kind of did, and Thunder Rosa just like smiled at her, like bye.
And you know what? I'll be completely honest. I wasn't expecting that,
Yeah.
and that was cool. So yeah.
The other match we got was the naked Aaron Stevens. He looked like a naked mole rat versus Ricky Starks. 2 out of 3 falls.
It was so good. Ricky Starks with the fastest pinfall
Yeah.
in what is it, NWA history? 3
Yeah.
seconds. All right.
It was a fun match. I actually really enjoyed it. I think that was the match of that show.
Yeah, I think so. It was so. See, there's a space for a character like Aaron Stevens. You know what I mean? Like,
There was a space for him in
plays
WWE, just that they
Yeah.
didn't do him right. Like I think they could have easily fucking he had a lot for him, and you had him so over as a stunt double, and y'all just failed to capitalize on it.
I agree. I definitely agree on that.
I didn't get the strap to him, and you could have easily gave him the IC title.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But even freaking Miz said that he was like, "Yo, I was willing to lose the IC title to him."
Yeah, that's a nice vote of confidence too. if
Yeah.
you get that.
Exactly. What else we got? We got the main event, which I had a little issues with this match. Like it was just too much shenanigans going on. I kind of wanted actually a full championship match, but Colt Cabana versus Cowboy James Storm for the national championship.
Yeah, that little. See, I like the match overall, but the little thing with what's his name, Kennedy, and was it Drake?
Yeah.
And then it ended up with the woman out there,
Oh, she's beautiful.
and she's gorgeous, very statuesque.
brolic.
Yeah, she's a big girl. And
Yeah.
it's just like I didn't quite like the way it played out.
Yeah.
It was just like a little messy. It just looked weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was the same way. Like it felt messy. I think that kind of threw the match off.
Yeah.
Other than that, we got a
But
new
thankfully
champion.
it was right at the end.
Yeah.
Thankfully it was right at the end. So
We got a new champion and Colt Cabana.
awesome.
So is he number one contender for the championship?
Yes, he is. He stole Storm's ticket. So there you go.
Yeah. So Cabana's going heel.
We'll see.
And then we had the Dawsons and Outlaw Inc. number one contendership match.
That was pretty cool. I liked how the challenge went down though.
Yeah.
I'll
So
put that.
Eddie Kingston, I actually liked how he he tag teams with the guy he tag teamed in Evolve more than the one he tag teams in NWA.
Gotcha. Okay.
He tags with a different person in Evolve, and I think they have a better tag team chemistry.
Right. Okay.
So I don't like him Homicide that much. I don't think. And then
Okay.
Kingston, I don't like him as a wrestler. I like him as a personality more than a wrestler.
I got you.
But match was alright. Wasn't a strong suit, but the match of the night of that show was Aaron Stevens versus the Naked Mole Rat. Aaron Stevens versus Ricky Starks.
Oh man.
But fun show, really fun show.
Yes, so fun.
I did not get to catch Impact. All I know some of the highlights.
Okay, go ahead.
So for now is official. Sasha Blanche is fighting for the NWA. Well, not NWA. The Impact Championship against Sami Callihan.
Okay.
I think in the January pay-per-view.
All right. So it sounds far, but it's actually not. 2
Yeah.
months away.
I didn't get to watch it, so I may have more news for Impact on next week.
All right. Cool.
I also was trying to catch up, like get a gist of what's going on in New Japan, and I don't know nothing.
Did you leave more confused than you did when you looked in?
I feel like I left more confused than and I was like, okay, good, all right, whatever. NXT.
Did we get to say welcome back to Takahashi? We did, right? Okay.
Yeah, last week we did.
All right.
But we want to say it again.
Once again.
Welcome back. I miss you.
Yep.
No more neck freaking suplexes for you, please.
Oh, please. But that's half of New Japan.
Yeah. Oh, that was something else that with the Full Gear, they just straight out bit off New Japan.
What happened?
The set, the ring.
Oh,
it had the long like fucking.
it had the New Japan style ramp to that went all the way to the ring.
I was like, y'all just ripped off New Japan. Y'all had no shame at it either. They're like, yeah, we just gonna use that same shit. You know what? They took a lot of shit off of New Japan, not just that.
I can see that. A lot of the coloring also.
The coloring, the time limit, the how they announce it.
Yeah.
Like everything, like they took a lot out of it.
I could definitely see that. It's not just the WCW comparison.
Yeah, I think it's American New Japan. I think that's what it is.
Gotcha.
I send the picture so you can see that.
Oh, the set?
Yeah. Well, it's Omega in the ring, but you see the set, you see the apron, the platform.
Yeah. All they needed is the advertisements all over the mat.
Right?
And the long. Actually, I wouldn't mind the long turnbuckle.
Yeah.
I actually quite like that.
Yeah, but then again, their ring is a lot harder than the American ring as well.
Oh, okay.
It has a lot of less give. It's just a boxing ring.
Really? I didn't know that about New Japan.
Oh, that ring is hard. Wow. Yeah.
Shit.
Like you could bump in New Japan, you go to WWE, like damn, that's soft.
Poor guys.
Yeah, and then what they do in New Japan is crazy. So yeah, that ring you could tell too because it sounds a lot different than American ring.
Yeah,
it sounds like more dense.
Yeah, it sounds like you could just hear every grain of wood when you land on something.
Exactly. And on the paper they fucking Moxley like ripped the ring in half.
Really? Wow.
He kind of did what Tommaso Ciampa did.
Okay.
To expose the floor and whatnot.
Good shit.
Why are people still fighting for this Popeye sandwich? It's not that great.
Man, why was Popeyes open when I had to leave for work at 3:30 in the morning? Man?
Prepping those chicken sandwiches.
They need to cut that shit out. Relax. It's not that special.
Well, I think Fridays and Saturdays, a lot of those places open till like 4 a.m. because of bars and shit.
Yo, they were open. I was just like, and it was packed.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Bet you didn't have no chicken sandwiches.
I bet you they didn't.
There were fights.
I bet you they didn't.
There's probably a lot of fights for that. Now we're gonna go into, I say, still the best show on TV, NXT. We had I actually liked how they did that too. when it was Undisputed doing a promo,
Okay.
and then all you saw was a foot to Adam Cole's head, and the OC comes and invades NXT. I actually like the fact it was the OC that did it, because it now is showing that they are a fucking group. They're not fucking just two individual wrestlers and whatnot. They are a group, and they're gonna take over as a group.
A unit, a cohesive unit.
Yes,
I like to say.
I liked it. I like that. I actually like that whole segment a lot. Just the fact that you saw a foot into Adam Cole's head, that shit was hilarious. I laughed my ass off. I was like, wow.
Oh man.
And the greatest thing is that you saw when he nailed it, you saw his whole face reaction to the kick to the head. And he was like, what the fuck? You saw like all the facial expressions he fucking made when he got kicked in the head. Yeah, very good outing. I think AJ Styles being in NXT, actually wrestling in NXT, I was surprised. That was the first time he ever did. But we had a shitload of solid matches here too. Huh?
So that's everything for AJ, right?
Yeah.
That's everything for AJ.
Well, for
Like he's been on every show now.
nah,
Right?
he finally did NXT, so he's been on all the WWE shows.
So the only thing is for him to be on a Takeover.
Or UK.
No. I mean, like the big like event would be for him to be on a Takeover, right?
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. So, our results.
Oh man. If the OC show up during War Games, that's just gonna be incredible.
That'll be dope. So we had the first match starting off Pete Dunne, the mean fucking Pete Dunne versus Damian Priest. He got that ball kick back. He returned the favor.
Yo, he kicked him so hard in the balls, he hit the ref in the leg.
Yep.
I don't know if you noticed that.
Yeah, I did see that. Very solid match, very good match between these two guys. They're developing a good chemistry as well. Pete Dunne is not to be fucked with, because he'll break your fingers.
No, not at all.
And he returned.
Unless you're Killian Dane,
Yeah.
and he's gonna get his.
He's gonna get his fingers broken. Like, why y'all neglected to pain? You know what he does to fingers? You could be big and still that shit hurt.
Yo, can you imagine him and Matt Riddle in the match, and he breaks his toes?
Yeah, he did.
That'd be
Did he?
great.
No, did they fight?
They fought, but he stepped on his foot.
Yeah, he stepped
didn't
on his
break
foot. He
his
didn't
toes.
try to break his toe. He should have broke his toe. He should have went for his toes.
He broke. If somebody breaks your pinky toe, it's a wrap.
Yeah. Or your big toe, because you lose balance.
True. But your big toe is your strong toe.
Yeah.
You can fight with your big toe.
Yeah.
You can't fight with your feet.
Yeah. So Pete Dunne defeats Damian Priest. A very solid match, very solid outing, and looked like he broke his fingers. We had
Somebody pointed out during the fight at the end of the match.
Yeah.
If you watch when he when he tried to fight back against Killian Dane,
Yeah.
when he was like trying to ambush, when he was trying to take control and beat down Pete Dunne,
Yeah.
he hit him and he still sold his hand.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh Jesus, even in the aftermath, he still has little details. I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
He probably actually really hurt his hand. Like, goddamn, motherfucker, ow.
Shit.
He has to stretch the hand. He still has to stretch the hand to sell it.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
and no matter what, that's gonna hurt. Like you bend my fingers a little bit further, that shit hurts. Like stop that shit.
True.
We had Tanyera,
yes.
Tanera Conti. We're her first win.
And it was actually a really
Yo,
solid
she
match.
cracked her.
Like I think Conti needs a manager.
Yeah, I like her. I don't think she needs a manager.
I mean, because she doesn't say anything.
I think I you know what I think she did. Honestly, what I heard that dude Stokes is supposed to start managing her and the other Brazilian dude and another person.
Really? Okay.
So if they start doing it on TV, I'm fine with that. But,
Like a Brazilian faction?
Yeah.
Really? Wow. All right.
Kanzi defeated the debuting Santana Garnett.
Oh, she was very good too.
Yeah, she's really good. I've seen her and Shine. I seen her. Oh, that's it. Shine is the damn
Sure.
print promotion I was talking about. I've seen
Okay.
her there. I actually met her. The last show we did too. There's one in Brooklyn that Joshy's going today. I couldn't make it because I work tonight.
I understand. Gotcha.
But I was like, damn, Adam Cole's gonna be there too.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, I get my belt signed. But if Josh comes by, he said he might come by and grab the belt so he could get a sign from me.
Nice.
So
Good stuff.
love you, shout and shout out to Menu with Opinion. Thank you for the
Was
ticket
that
to.
him with the mask on?
Yeah. Thank you for the trip to Full Gear. Had a blast with these guys. We had some Broken Skull IPA. Shout outs to Stone Cold Steve Austin.
How is it? How is it?
I had it before. I liked it a lot. It's very smooth, but
Nice.
that shit would hit you.
It's very smooth. Okay,
It's
I
smooth.
would not expect that.
It's
Okay.
smooth but strong. Like it has a bitter aftertaste, but that shit hit you. Like I think it's only 6.7, but that shit, because they only serve it in the 16 ounce or the big bottle. You can't get a small beer.
Okay.
It's always it's like a double shot kind of thing.
Do
So,
they have them in 6-packs or is it
They
larger
sell
than
them in
that?
4-packs, and I had to go all the way to Brooklyn to get it.
Oh damn. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. It's not that far in Brooklyn though. It's like one stop in Brooklyn, but they actually had it. They said they get it like probably every 2 weeks, so I might go get it when we do our Power Ranger cast
Okay.
next week. Yeah. So
Good stuff.
you could try it. I still have two
Also,
left.
shout outs to the Morphin Cast.
Yes, shout outs to Morphin Cast. Thank you for everyone for listening and some of the feedback that I got for it. Car Ranger is amazing.
Yes.
Dynamo. We got everyone in our job to say Dynamo and the Dynamo.
Oh, nice. Did you record it?
No, me and Tommy have a thing that we keep saying Dynamo how Zonette says it. So I was like,
Okay, okay.
Dynamo. That's how she says it. So we do it all the time at work, and then people just start listening, and it gets in their head, and then you have other people saying it too.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, we corrupt everyone. That's good. But yeah, the Morphcast, our Power Ranger cast is doing really good. We're gonna try something out next week. Cause he kind of wanted to see if he could get a cast that he could run, and help him build up for something that he could do later. So I gave him the idea to do a Star Wars thing, like seeing the Star Wars coming out. So I was like, all right. So what we do is I'll let you take the lead, and we do a Star Wars cast. And
Cool.
part of our thing, and the fact that everything is coming out and everything like that, it's a good time to do it. So we may debut that sometime next month. We're gonna do the first cast in 2 weeks.
Do you know what?
We're gonna
subject's
do
gonna be for the first
we're
one?
gonna do the review of the New Hope.
Oh, awesome.
So
Awesome.
if you want to be part of that, just let me know and we all get together.
And you said that's gonna be how far from now?
2 weeks. The following Saturday.
Okay. All right. I'll try to make it.
Yeah. So yeah, or we can do it like this. That's fine. But yeah. So that's something that's cool. And thank you for everyone for the support with the Morphcast and everything like that. We're still trying to get some artwork and everything, and like shirts and everything. So we're gonna get that little by little, and some cards. So when we do cons, we can start giving them out and get more follows and whatnot. So it's gonna be like that.
Dope.
We'll mention that more on the later part of this cast.
Okay.
So yes, Taniara Kanti won a match. Like we kept talking about that last week, that she always loses a match. She always has a good outing, but she loses the match.
Mhm.
So she finally got a match. She won.
Sure enough.
She got a nice
Good.
butt.
Good match. Good match.
She has a nice butt.
Oh well, she works for it. Out there flipping people like that.
Yeah, that's all she takes a picture of, her abs and her butt. If you go on her Instagram, abs and butt.
That hip control.
And her
wanna
smile.
take you
She has
down.
like an evil smile. She looks like a type that will bite you.
Yeah, you know what? I agree with that.
Like for no reason. She's just gonna bite your shoulder for no reason.
As she like
And then
strangles you with her black belt. Yes.
She should start
I
using
definitely
that as
see
a weapon.
I mean, why not?
She should like put like spikes in the bottom of it and
Oh,
just have it
man.
hidden,
It should be weighted.
right?
It should be a little like 5-pound weight in there. She just clocks somebody with it.
That'd be good. Next match, seeing that they were talking shit that she's not good enough, or she don't have the passion, and she's not tough enough. Then Dakota Kai would say, "All right, I'm gonna have to fight the champion and beat her, and then if I do you put me in your team." Rhea Ripley being a dick to her. I feel bad. I felt bad. I'm like, I like you, Rhea, but you being a dick.
Look, she was being real. Well, at least when she lost this week, which was a good match.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll give her props, man. Dakota Kai, she's a fighter, and she really is good being an underdog. It's
Yeah.
fucked up, but she's really good at getting her ass kicked and
Yeah.
coming back and firing up and whatnot. Um, but like, yeah, she just didn't make it. She wasn't being mean then,
Yeah.
but she was an asshole before. I'll tell you that much. And somebody also pointed out, lots of people pointed out, Tegan Knox is the worst partner ever.
Yeah.
She just let it happen. She was just like, oh,
Like,
and
I
then like
don't know you.
as soon as she left the frame, her expression changed. And I was like, damn, it didn't even take a minute.
I'm like, damn.
Cold
She found
hearted.
another Austie that she liked, and she was like, bye.
Yo, I'm telling you, see, I told you it looked suspicious to me. I was like, yo, why is she with, Rhea Ripley on SmackDown? And now is this? Uh-oh. I sense a rift.
So Shayna Baszler still has one slot missing in her team, and I think it's gonna be the Dakota Kai.
You think so?
Yeah. You're gonna see a bad Dakota Kai. She's gonna do like a Bailey turn. She's gonna cut her hair.
You know what? I'm gonna make a wild prediction. I'm gonna say it's Asuka.
Asuka
Yes, it's Asuka.
and Shayna Baszler's team.
Yes. She's gonna show up and whoop everybody's ass. That's it.
That's like a cheat code. That's messed up.
Yes, she's gonna come in with all 5 stocks and everything and just break everybody's arm. Yes.
That's like a cheat code.
everybody
That's messed up. What's next?
Shit.
So we had like a big brawl, and they all came in. Mia Yim came in with a kendo stick, and she got the okay.
She just got added to the team just like that. Fuck it.
Well, she came in with a kendo stick and beat people's ass. So I'm like,
No. Hold on. She came in with a kendo stick and Tim's.
And Tim's, like a New Yorker.
Yo, she came in like the most hardcore. She was saying "nah mean" on the way to the ring. Fuck.
She's not mean and beat
Yup.
them each time with a kendo stick.
Oh my goodness.
I think this was probably my match of the week, or fighting for match of the week. Angel Garza versus Tony Nese.
It was good, dude.
He
It was real
powerbombed a
good.
pair of pants.
That shit was amazing. He went full force.
Yeah.
Wow. I love that.
That was an awesome spot. Amazing match for them too. They actually showed it twice this week because they showed it part of 205 Live as well. They were like, "This match was so good, we're gonna show it twice."
To the moon. See, like that's my problem with Tony Nese is that he'll go through like waves of like not being so hot, where he's always consistently good in the ring, but it's just like it's not a match that makes you go, holy shit.
Yeah.
But then you'll every once in a while, man, Tony's involved in these matches where it's like, God damn, that dude is money.
That match was so good.
Him and Angel. Oh,
Angel Garza wins.
Did they ever fight each other or anything else? Because again,
not that I know of, but they probably could because they had really good chemistry, right?
Like for people who've never done anything, could you imagine trying to set up the whole pants spot and just interrupting him and all that? Like that's like something like friends do. You know what I mean? Like that's
that was a good spot. I really enjoyed that. That's tied with my match of the week because this match also surprised the shit out of me too. Dominic Dijakovic versus Isaiah Swerve Scott. That match was fucking fantastic as well.
Yo, Swerve is on point, dude.
I like the fact that they showed him have power. Like usually they have guys like that in their size, they won't have them lift the guy. But they actually, he was fucking flipping his ass.
Yes, this is also true.
I love this match. This match was actually really solid. Fucking crazy bumps, a lot of crazy top rope shit.
You know what I liked about it a lot is like this was a match where it wasn't really like a big man, small man, but it was a match where you got to see like Swerve try to overcome an uphill battle though.
Yeah,
like you got that feeling.
I agree 100%. Like it was that kind of match. It was not like I'm a disadvantage either. It was the fact that we're just gonna fight and it's gonna happen.
Yeah. Yep.
I like this match a lot, and again, I say this is my tie for match of the week because I did not expect this match.
So I'll be honest, NXT this week had 3 of my favorite matches. The first 3 matches are like some of my favorites, like the P Dunne.
Oh, that was great too. So yeah, it was
one,
like three-way tie for best match of the week.
Really, really solid matches, man.
Yeah, so that was actually really good. And then we had the main event: Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, and Matt Riddle versus the OC, which was actually another fun. You know what? NXT was just fucking great. NXT
Yes,
was
it
just
was.
yeah. NXT
Yo.
NXT was the show of the week.
Yeah.
Period. Like hands
Yeah.
down. Period. It was better than the pay per view. It was better than everything that showed this week.
It was. I'll be honest. NXT has just been like show of the month, man.
Yeah.
Like it really had. Like I mean, in the month span, because it's not. It's the 10th of November, so you can't really say it's the show of November. But like, dude,
That was fucking amazing.
it's week after week after week, just nonstop, and it's just different styles every like you have one. The thing I liked so much about this week though
Yeah.
was that okay, take the three singles matches,
Yeah.
the men's singles matches, just three completely different styles of matches, but they all managed to tell a story. Somebody had to go through some type. It felt like competitions for something. Everything. The Tony and Humbert and Angel was for number one contendership, and it felt like they were scrapping for it.
Yeah.
The Swerve versus Dijakovic, like I said, it
It
felt
was a
like
proving
Swerve.
ground match. It was a
Yeah.
proving match because
Yes.
Dijakovic's
Yes.
been in a losing streak, and Swerve been on kind of an up and coming streak. So it was kind of a proving ground match.
Yep. And just the first match was just straight revenge.
It was straight like revenge, and Pete Dunne got his revenge.
And I forgot to mention when we were talking about it, it had my moment of the week. Was the combo with the sweat throw. That shit was sick. When Damian Priest did the combo to Pete Dunne
Yeah.
and then knocked him out and then rubbed the sweat off on him
Yeah.
like a final boss. I'm like, what? Jesus Christ. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff this week.
And then you have the 3-way tag, which was actually amazing matches. I like seeing the one thing I will say, and that you don't get to see on Raw and SmackDown, is the OC actually fucking go New Japan style into these matches, and I loved it. Loved every minute of it. And then we had a fucking awesome ending to the match that fucking that had Finn Balor come out.
And then Adam Cole with his payback.
Yep. And then it had him doing the Bullet Club guns to AJ Styles.
With the two sweets.
Balor looks like he drunk. He's like, pew pew. I've seen a drunk guy do that before.
Oh wow, damn.
And I was like, yo, Balor looks like he drunk.
Sit down, Balor.
That was just such a good show.
Cool
good way
moments.
to yeah.
Cool moments. Oh my goodness, man. But you see what I mean? Like I wasn't trying to dunk on Raw, but like, dude, just the moments and just it wasn't heavily produced or anything. Yeah. That shit was so cool this week, dude.
Yeah.
Like no production needed at all. A dude in a t-shirt came out, stood there, and did two finger guns. That was it.
Yeah.
While the other guy got kicked in the head, kicked in the back of the head. That was it.
Yeah, it was a fantastic match, and I truly enjoyed it. One thing, again, like we talking about, is just the consistency of story. Look, throughout this whole show, there was no, well, besides the Undisputed Era, well, not even, there was no champions. There was no title defenses.
Wow.
There was no champions whatsoever. Besides Shayna Baszler popping out, but she didn't defend her title. Like the title wasn't defended.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't need titles to run a show. You just need quality story and building into those titles. And I think that's the thing that NXT does better than everyone else. Yeah. Every championship means something. Every championship is important. It doesn't matter who you are, what division you do. Any of those titles that you get will put you on the map.
And it's just like even every match is starting to mean something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. Damn. It was real good. Real good.
Yeah. It's something that it's worth like really like looking at and that sign, because it was just really good. Like what they do with this, what they do at NXT is that they don't have to put the same people over and over again on their shows, and that's something they've done for many years, not just now. They've done this for many years. Like there was times that when Balor was champ, you didn't see him for like 3 weeks. And that's fine. You don't need to see your champion every day, as long as you have a compelling story to build up to the championship.
And I guess a good rotation of people to tell different stories with too.
Exactly.
It doesn't hurt. They have so many good people.
Yep, yep, yep. Um, so that was good. And then I'll say, we have AEW Dynamite. I thought the show was alright.
Mhm.
It wasn't groundbreaking. I kind of didn't like the announcement because it kind of showed that there was gonna be something in that match that's gonna end a certain way with the Cody
Mhm.
and Jericho.
Ah, okay, okay, okay.
Like I
Gotcha.
kind of predicted something was gonna happen. Once they mentioned that thing, I was just like, yeah, someone's turning or someone's gonna interfere and cost him the title.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see what you mean. I mean, what I did get to see the Pac stuff. I got to see the ref fuck up the count, and I'm just like, what is this nonsense? But here's the thing, and I want people to go back and look at this because this kind of blew up. It was a minor thing that blew up. Turns out, if you freeze frame when the ref was going down to count three, Pac got up.
yeah,
He got up before the ref counted three.
yep,
So I I saw the ref getting a lot of blame, and then it turns out it wasn't the ref, it was Pac.
yeah,
Because then when Pac got up, the ref redid the third count again. I was like, huh? Why did he do that? But then I looked, I was like, why did Pac get up? So
yeah,
that was a little odd. I wonder what that was. And he didn't pull him up,
yeah,
which I thought he was gonna do, was pick up what was the person? Trent.
yeah,
Pick Trent up to put him in a submission, but no. So that ended a little odd.
yeah.
And then I got to see the Cody promo, which was actually pretty good. I liked it.
The Pac was that match was solid. Again, yeah, it had the hiccup in the end and stuff like that, but kind of threw off the match. But it was a good match overall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cody's promo was solid. It was strong. I liked the promo. The only thing that I didn't like was adding that stipulation because now you're really looking at the match and like, all right, it's gonna have some shit go on in the match.
Yeah, I definitely got to see that. That kind of like made you start to speculate
Yeah.
early. Yeah.
And then you had Private Party versus Dark Order.
Okay.
It was a solid match. Again, I have my issues with these. I have my issues with these tag team matches because once you see one, you see them all,
Mm.
and this is my pattern with AEW that what we just said with NXT, AEW doesn't do. Every match feel the same.
Yeah. Like it's if you saw it once, you've seen it before.
You could predict the bumps and everything that's gonna happen the next
Like
match.
yeah, it's like a rotation they're going through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my issue with this. I like Private Party. I just wish they sold more. I wish they sold more in their matches. I wish they
Mm.
actually like tell a story better because I think they could be great storytellers.
I agree with you.
But I think they just don't do it. So
I agree with you. I kind of like again, that's kind of thing I agree on with AEW more as a whole, with exceptions,
yeah,
is more uh finding a unique way in the ring to tell a story. But it is not just oh everything has to be for something. But even matches when it's just two people fighting,
yeah,
you can still manage to like take the Swerve and Dijakovic match. That didn't really have a story, but it managed to quote unquote tell a story. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It takes you on a journey inside of the match.
exactly.
And I think AEW lacks that for a lot of those matches.
Yeah, and it's starting to see the growing pains of the company because now you're losing one. They're losing viewerships on their regular show. They're like NXT is like very 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 close to them right now,
Mm,
and once it starts getting that momentum, and honestly, if people start just watching NXT, it's the better show of everything.
yeah,
So
pretty much.
once people start noticing that that's a better show, little by little, you're gonna go down and lower and lower and lower. But anyway, moving on, we had Sean Spears, kind of in a job. I guess it was a job match. I think the guy has a theme song, so I don't think him as a squash match, but he always loses. So,
Who was that?
what's his name?
Not the librarian, was it? Because I didn't see it again.
Brandon Cutler.
The guy that's like he's one of the Bucks friends, but I didn't know he was actually a wrestler before that.
Yeah, he wrestles. He did wrestle before, and he just loses all the time. But I was
Yeah,
just like, I guess it's not a job. It's not a squash match because he actually has a theme song. I
he did
guess.
Barry Horowitz.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Yeah, because even Barry Horowitz didn't get a theme song until he won his first match.
Really?
Yeah, he didn't have a theme song before that.
What music did he have?
Huh?
What music did he have?
Well, he had the theme song after he won the first match, and it was like the fucking Jewish. It was a fucking bar mitzvah music.
Oh my god. Yo, what did he have before he got the match though? Like, what did he have the generic WWE
he was
music?
just like Barry Horowitz in the ring.
Oh, he was just there in the ring. Damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
All right. All right.
It was okay match. Sean Spears racking up the wins. Got another win off of him. Because everyone's saying that he's just jobbing in AEW, but he actually got some wins. So
Okay. Cool. Cool.
it is what it is. And I think that's where we ended it. Yeah, we ended it. We ended it with another brawl. Yay! Adam Page and Kenny Omega versus Jericho and Sammy Guevara.
Okay.
And pretty much Pac interfered.
Really? Oh, sure. Okay.
Then Hangman came in. Then the Inner Circle, they won. And then Moxley came out with the bat.
Did he hit anybody?
He hit. Well, he came out with the bat, but I think he did a save to Omega. He stepped up to Omega, and then I think Ortiz and Santana came in, and then they knocked him out, and then they came back up, and Omega got jumped, and then
Oh shit.
Omega knee triggered one of them, and then Moxley came and DDT the other one.
So they got rid of. So what? Who won the exchange though?
I think it was the AEW Moxley, Omega, and
Okay, gotcha.
So another brawl for.
Did it set up for the pay per view? I guess. Or no?
I guess so. I guess they showed all the matchups within the pay per view in the last thing, so it made sense in that sense. But it's also like, okay, so this would be the number 5 brawl of how you end your shows.
Oh, it ended. Oh, because it ended last week with them just fighting that until the camera went off the air.
Yeah, yeah. And the week before that as well. The week before that as well.
Oh, gotcha.
He's like, I'm mad. I just want to fight.
Oh shit. Fuck.
That's
Damn.
how I feel. It's like, really? I was like, all right. But then again, I understand it because it's the blowout to the pay-per-view. And you kind of want to highlight all the people that are fighting on that pay-per-view. So it makes sense in that.
Okay.
So I'll give them that much. But overall, all right. So where you get, well, NXT is S ranking.
Yeah, that's S. Damn, so
double
good.
X. Double S. It's like
So
when you have such a good flow in Devil May Cry, you get that triple X S rank. That I think that's what it was.
Yep.
You got a good combo from the beginning to the end.
And you made sure to taunt in between. So.
Yeah, you got the taunts and you got the promos in between.
Yep.
I don't know if he does promos, but I added that.
Actually, what was the guy that was in 5? V.
Yeah.
He does promos.
Oh yeah, he just lectured you.
Yes, exactly.
He's lectured you of his dark soul. Next show is SmackDown Live. Oh, so where you review? Oh, NXT got an S ranking. Where you review NWA Power?
NWA Power, I give it like a. I want to say give it an A. Like, it was again for me. Couldn't really get too much better. The only thing that was not the greatest was the tag match at the end for me.
I give it.
Then the end of the. I would give it an A-, and the end of the NWA Championship match. That was like the 2 blemishes last week.
I'll give it a B+. B+, solid B+. I think overall it was a good show though. Like, and Nick and Morat kind of took out points.
Like there was moments though. This shit that killed you. That was so funny.
Yeah, that was the first thing when I saw it. I was like, "Yo, David Saddle looked like naked."
Yep. They were on commentary. They were like, I don't know if he forgot his gear. He could be out here without his gear on. I don't know.
He's a mannequin.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, he called him a mannequin. Yeah.
So we had SmackDown. Oh, okay. So we review. AEW. Well, you didn't get to watch the whole thing of AEW, so you give a review next. So what you saw, what you give it?
Again, it was more of this of like continuing the storylines is what
Yeah.
I saw. So I would give it a B. But like I didn't get to see. Did they have a women's match? I
Yeah, it
didn't
was
get
a
to see
tag
a women's
match, which I
match.
just skipped because I didn't watch it. Like once I saw who was wrestling, I skip it.
See, it's just like I didn't get to see the women's match to judge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So again, I didn't see the whole show.
So it wasn't. I didn't skip it. Like I watched most of the matches, but when it just started getting feel like it was just too long, I started like fast forwarding it and watching it, and
Mm-mm.
that's what I do.
Still, so till now, still no.
No,
Mm,
I give AEW a B minus.
okay.
I did like Raw better,
Yeah.
and I did like NWA Power. And then Impact I didn't get to watch, so I can't really review that. SmackDown starts off with King Corbin talking shit about Roman Reigns. I like
Um,
Corbin.
I like the Chihuahua. That was so stupid. That was so dumb.
It was fun. I actually enjoyed that. And then the first match we get is the New Day. Their new
That was a good match, dude.
WWE
Awesome match.
SmackDown Tag Champions for 7 times because they got to
7
catch up to Charlotte.
Oh man, but again, it was a
Yeah.
really good match. Biggie making sure to let the homie Xavier Woods know not to drop the soap.
Yeah. That had me rolling too. Like, he's not in jail.
Oh, he didn't. Hey, did you hear what he said? He said, "Oh, he didn't embezzle the money."
Man, I
Biggie
love the
is
New
so
Day. Every People are mad about the dumb. I was like, it's fine. Like,
it's
it's
so
New
over.
Day. And honestly, yeah, you have the War Raiders and stuff like that, but who's bigger name in the tag team division than the New Day?
Mm-hmm.
So adding
But
them into that,
they stay being so entertaining
yeah,
regardless. You know what I mean, it's just good.
and
But
also gives like a good momentum shift for Kofi because he's been kind of on the slump.
something to do.
And it gives him
That
something to do. And now you could actually have him still kind of you could have him look at the tag titles and make it look like he just doesn't want it. He doesn't care to it and stuff like that. And then that could also give friction to the team as well.
I see that.
And you could actually have them build and fight until Xavier Woods comes back, and actually have them break up while Xavier Woods is out, and then have Xavier bring them back together by the time he comes back.
Mm-hmm.
So you can actually have the whole heel turn with the New Day, and then have them settle things when Xavier comes back.
I like it.
I'm fine with
I
that.
like it.
But yeah, you're seven
7 times.
time, seven
7
time.
champions.
I'm not gonna say it 7 times. Tag champions, the New Day. Imperium, Blindsides, Heavy Machinery.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. And Walter looked. I didn't even notice Walter until he kicked this dude in the face, and I was like, oh, there goes Walter. Good use of the NXT guys, NXT UK guys. I wish there was more of them, but you got at least Imperium.
Mm-hmm.
Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro defeat Shorty G and Ali. And while Daniel Bryan watches, solid match.
I like the whole backstage thing with Daniel Bryan and Sammy.
Yeah, I
When he's
did
trying
like
to
it a lot.
recruit him.
And then
Like I like it.
the Fiend.
Yeah. Gotcha.
The Fiend attacks Daniel Bryan, which I'm very, very fine with.
Mm-hmm.
Again, like what we were talking about with the Fiend is that he attacks people that done him wrong in the past.
This is true.
That's why in the past cast I said you didn't want to put the belt on Seth, you could have easily put him on Roman.
Gotcha.
Because right now Roman could take a loss and be fine. He lost to Corbin.
Yeah, that's true.
Fair.
That's true.
He got a straight pinfall and won. And so Roman could lose and be perfectly fine. It's kind of like Cena in that sense too. Cena could lose and be perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the position Roman Reigns is at right now to do that.
I just like that, just how they've been rolling with him. Actually,
Yeah.
like having like a solid platform, even though he's not in the title picture, is something else too.
Yeah.
They've managed to do that.
So are we gonna get the Fiend versus Daniel Bryan at Survivor Series?
What if Daniel Bryan turns and joins the Fiend or something? He turns to the dark side.
He's a recycling demon.
He goes all in. He starts to paint his skin silver. Like he becomes Don Cheadle, Captain Planet.
He becomes Captain Planet.
Oh, that'd be so
Yes,
good.
I want that. Let's get that going. If
Oh my
if if
goodness.
Daniel Bryan loses, he has to become the planet, the universal planeteer.
Yes, the Planeteer. I love it. Yeah. Please.
Yeah, I actually really dug the fact that the Fiend attacked Daniel Bryan. I thought it was really good. Can we just stop at the red light, please?
Yeah, I
Like
know.
honestly, I understand for the little skits like this, perfectly fine.
Yes.
But the match, stop it. Just
And you
stop.
know what? There's a way to fix that too. Like you could just use a different shade.
Yeah,
Like there's an intensity that that light has that makes it so hard to see through.
yeah,
And like they, again, this is the thing I keep telling you about WWE is the production is like they have the money to fix different issues.
yeah.
And it's just like, why don't you just use different lighting? You know what I mean?
I
I
don't
know I
know.
get they can't use strobe lighting because
Yeah,
people have seizures and stuff.
yeah,
So there's certain things you can't do,
yeah.
and you don't want to repeat the same thing over and over again with just the darkness and then he shows up.
So I am fine with it, like being for skits like this, like he attacked in backstage and it happened. I'm
Yeah.
perfectly fine. But how your lights turn red?
So you mean to tell me he went to the back? It was like, don't you turn those white lights on?
Like every room has a red light now.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, I did like that though. I think it's gonna be Daniel Bryan versus the Fiend Bray Wyatt at
Mm.
Survivor Series, seeing that Rey Mysterio and Brock Lesnar,
Okay, I get that.
and then you're gonna get the undisputed. I think you're gonna get Adam Cole, leading Team NXT.
It makes the most sense, right? I
Yeah,
think so.
because he would have died if it was through champion versus champion versus champion,
This is true.
or he could have just let them kill each other and just
Yeah, I mean that's
slowly
probably what
come in.
ended up happening. He probably would have had undisputed era with him. I would
I
hope.
feel like it would have been a dinner for two, and Cole would have died.
Shit.
Like, what happened to Adam Cole? He's
Unless,
there. He's still
unless he
there.
brought Bobby Fish with the gun in the net.
Yeah.
Kyle O'Reilly has the net, and Bobby Fish has the he has the gun. He has the musket with
Yeah.
the Australian hunter's hat on. To go with the mustache.
Yeah.
Awesome.
They don't want the smoke from the Fiend though.
Oh no,
They're
gotta
like, you
chop
know,
with the net.
like
That's
if we
what the
do
net's for. The net's not for Brock Lesnar. You
nah,
can't shoot the Fiend.
exactly. You don't want to put a Fiend in the damn net because
No,
he's gonna get revenge.
no. You put the Fiend in the net so he can't move because you know you can't kill him, and you shoot Brock Lesnar.
But then,
with the musket.
but then you get mad. Then you got a Fiend angry when he gets out the net.
Look, haven't you seen Friday the 13th? What you do is you chain him to the bottom of the lake, and you leave him there for somebody else to deal with him.
And that's murder.
He's the Fiend. No, he never died. He
And,
just sat there, and he waited till the chain rusted. He came out and killed somebody.
but then when he gets out the water, he's gonna be even angrier.
But by that time, you don't have a belt. By that time, you probably don't even wrestle anymore.
Undisputed Era is gonna all die.
They're gonna all retire and change their names and move to a different country.
And he gonna find them.
Oh my goodness! And then they're gonna make a series of movies about it. I would watch it.
The Fiend. The Fiend's Revenge.
Yep, I love it.
4, 5, and 6.
So
Because he's gonna kill 2 of them in one movie.
Oh shit! Damn, no, you can't kill Bobby Fish off in the first movie, man.
Yeah, Bobby Fish and the other one gotta go first. And Kyle O'Reilly.
I'll sacrifice Roderick Strong. Please don't take Bobby Fish from me.
All right. We got Sasha Banks versus Nikki Cross, which was a solid match.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Yeah, solid match. We got Shayna Baszler interfering again.
I would also like to point out Billy on commentary was actually pretty good this week.
Yeah, she was just being angry.
Mm-hmm. But I just like the way she was accusing Corey Graves. Like he was going in on her.
Good.
Like, why are you talking like we had this type of friendship? Why are you so disappointed?
Yeah.
Like, why do you care if why do you keep saying I turn my back on people?
Yeah.
It's like she didn't let him get over.
Good.
And I was like, good, Bailey.
Good, Bailey. And Sasha debuts a new theme, which is her WrestleMania theme. They just updated it into a theme.
I was like, when? It's about time, man.
Yeah.
Come on. How you not going to use him? Please.
Yeah. They did it. That was pretty much the WrestleMania theme.
Yeah, but again, until now, like, damn, what's that? Like 7 months later?
Yeah. Then we had Tyson Fury and Braun Strowman beat the crap out of B team.
Poor guys.
Y'all mean. Leave Bo Dallas alone. You could fuck up Curtis Axel. I don't care about Curtis Axel. But leave Bo Dallas alone.
Oh man.
He gave you cookies.
This is okay. Right. You're right.
He gave you cookies. I still remember that. He was a great NXT champion.
Well, you're right.
We had Carmella and Dana Brooke defeat Fire and Desire. So I guess they were working them as a tag team now.
Okay.
They're
It was an okay match. It wasn't spectacular, but again, any little bit of showcase for Dana Brooke and whoever else is not being showed all the time. And also, you know what? I mean, even though they lost, I'd still take Fire and Desire. At least getting the match.
Yeah, I think they should have took the match. I think you just knocked their momentum because they lost the last bunch of matches. But now you have Flex and Fabulous. They're a tag team now. I miss Carmella with R-Truth.
Me too.
Man. So, and we have our main event. King Corbin defeats Roman Reigns. Clean.
But he didn't do it alone. He had help from Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler.
Yes, but he still got the clean pin.
Fucking rough.
As much as everyone talks shit about Baron Corbin, he makes a lot of friends.
Yeah, but they're all bad. So what does that say about him?
But he's well liked.
Yeah, but they're all bad people.
But he's liked. It doesn't matter if you're bad if they like you.
Well, but you can't trust them. You can't trust them.
No, you can't. But use them while you can.
Yeah, I mean, at least he's always been good at that.
Yeah, so I was fine with that. I guess Dolph Ziggler and Rude are going to be a little fraction, I guess. I don't know.
Just like wherever he goes, he always has to have a posse.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's kind of, he's like a gang leader. He's like, all right, I need a new gang now.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's literally what he is.
He's a king. He needs his royal subjects.
He's a kingpin. I believe. Yeah, I like that too. I think he needs a court.
Yeah. Edge had him. Remember with the Edge heads, Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins.
Oh wow, this is maybe
King Booker had them.
Same show.
Huh?
Damn, I'm about to say he could have used them, but they're not in the same show.
Yeah.
Not on Fridays.
Then he also has Booker T had them too.
Who do you have?
He had Finley. He had
Yeah, that's right.
Was it Luther Reigns or some shit? And someone else that was his Booker's subjects.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smart thinking.
Yeah. SmackDown was solid. I'll give it a minus.
Yeah, I would give it an A too. All that.
No, I give it a solid A.
Stuff, the Daniel Bryan, the backstage stuff, Sammy just telling the truth. I like that tag match.
I'm fine if Sammy is the mic piece for Cesaro.
If he's apparently he is injured, so he has something.
Yeah, his shoulder as well. His shoulder did not fully heal, and it's been giving him problems.
So you know what? If he becomes a mouthpiece for the foreseeable future, I don't mind because he's good at it.
And I wouldn't mind for him Cesaro either. Fucking Cesaro, Nakamura, and you got to give one other national. Put Jinder Mahal on that team.
But see, it's a little too predictable to have multinational teams.
Yeah, that's true.
The other part is they tend to be people who are good but overlooked, so it's kind of fucked up.
Or bring back Sheamus.
Where is he?
He's just been out. They don't have none for him, so he's just been out.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did say that they just don't have anything for him.
But he had neck issues, but he's ready to come back. He actually dropped like almost fucking 60 pounds too,
which I think helps.
Yeah,
carry all that weight around.
But he's a hard wrestler. That's the only thing. Is like Sheamus is a physical wrestler. Mm-hmm. Like not a lot of guys like he's like old school Benoit. You don't like saying that name on the cast, but it makes it a rated R cast after we see his name.
Redacted.
We'll bleep it out. Put the dolphin noise for Benoit. But yeah, he's a hard hitting wrestler and he does a lot of heavy shit. So he wants to get physical. If he can't get that physicality in the match, he won't want to wrestle.
And I don't. They could let him fight Aleister Black. What's up with that?
Yeah, he's actually injured as well. He's having knee
Oh,
issues.
really? I didn't know. See, I didn't hear. Okay.
He's having knee issues as well. That's something. So this is something that WWE is going through right now. There's a lot of injury things, scares, a lot of injuries they're dealing with. But at least it's not the core guys that
Hmm.
they use. But I wish some. I don't wish them injuries, but I wish they kind of back up and using the same guys over and over again.
That's true. That's true.
Look at again, fine example NXT.
And they could find something for certain people to do because you see the healthy ones, they are still there but not
Yeah.
doing things. Like Apollo, he's still there.
Yeah, and I
Um,
feel like they're not using these guys properly. Like that's the thing. It's like you have 3 hours that you could really use a lot of different guys on those shows. At least Buddy
okay,
Murphy, like Buddy Murphy, at least had a match this week.
I just wish it wasn't once again
Yeah,
with Cedric.
yeah,
They got to move it on with him. Like I feel like in order for him to be built up, he
yeah,
needs to fight different people every week and
yeah,
increasing notoriety too.
yeah.
Like
Build his credibility, get his win up streak, but have it on different people.
because I
Show
feel
his
bad.
different styles.
I'll tell you this much. I feel bad if they waste the win that Daniel Bryan gave him.
Yeah, I
That's
feel
what I
like
don't.
they are right now
That's what I don't want.
because no one has mentioned that.
That's true. You're right.
They even mentioned the Roman Reigns match, and I think that's something you should highlight every single time he comes out.
True.
He went toe to toe with Roman Reigns and almost won.
Yep.
He beat former WWE champion Daniel Bryan.
Hmm. And it was
Why are you not hyping that up? Why are you not
not
saying that?
not even the fact that he just had them, won against him, but in both situations they were like highly regarded matches as
Yeah.
well. It's just like, geez, come
Why
on.
you guys don't mention his almost match of the year candidate last
Mhm.
year? He had one of the matches of the year. He was
I,
he
I
was on the
agree.
vote for it
I
with
agree.
Ali.
Oh, that match?
Hmm.
Really? I didn't know. I thought they would have. So I wonder if he'll get it again this year. A nomination.
I don't know, but if y'all keep using the way he's using, he ain't. But that Daniel Bryan one was a really good one.
Yeah. Yes, it was.
But I wish you mention his accolades, mention his history, because you guys, all you doing is saying his 205 stuff and not really telling about the full history he has. He
They
fucking went
mentioned.
toe to toe with Roman and almost beat his ass.
Yeah, they don't. They haven't mentioned what he's done since he's been there as much, but they mentioned the not only to 205. They bring up the tag championship in NXT, but they again
Yeah,
they don't ever use it to put him over in a different against a different opponent. Again, it's just like you're rehashing him already.
yeah.
That doesn't help.
Why are you not giving the history of Alexander and Buddy? He
This is
beat
also
him for this cruiserweight championship in Australia in his hometown.
this is also true.
So, see, that's my issue with the main roster is the fact that I feel like they don't keep our interest in new guys enough to really develop them.
Yeah, they get hot for like a week, and in that business, I could tell
Yeah,
you have to strike while the iron is hot, and
yeah.
they just let people cool off.
And
So
I have big issues with that. And well, there was the excuse. Oh, we didn't really have use for him. It was just all of a sudden last minute thing. And I was like,
mm,
well, it worked, and why not you? Why are you not capitalizing on it?
yes, last minute things ended up giving you one of the best Smackdowns in a long time.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, that's an issue that I have with a lot of things, and I think you guys could do better with that.
yeah, I agree.
Um, Other than that,
Yeah, that's about it. Nothing else really went down.
yeah, I went to Full Gear last night. Drove all the way to Baltimore. Seen some interesting characters on the way. It was a
Okay.
good. It was a good, solid show. Moxley and Omega tore the house down. That match was fucking brutal as shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say that was the match of the night.
All
Cody
right.
and Jericho could have been better, but it was a solid match. We got a big heel turn with MJF. No titles changed. Everything's still the same. That's the thing I kind of was gonna know a little. But then again, SU just got the title, so I was fine with them keeping them.
Okay.
Riho and the Queen Chinese chick, Freddie Mercury looking Chinese chick, no Japanese chick fought, and it was blah. The last 3 minutes of that match was the best part of that match.
Okay, gotcha.
because it was a spot fest. It became a spot fest, but it was actually good spots. But the only thing I don't like when they do it such late in the match is the fact that you're not showing your fatigue.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay,
But that's my only issue with it. Other than that, it did look nice. So I gotta admit, I gotta give credit when credit's due.
gotcha.
What else? Yeah, you had like a one kickoff match, which was Britt Baker versus Brie Presley, which it was mediocre. You
Mm-hmm.
had Awesome Khan come and beat the shit out of Brie Presley and take her hair.
Okay. She
I
scalped her.
huh?
She scalped her.
Just took a piece of her hair, not like he not shave her head bald. Brady Rhodes with her, so my highlight with that was Brady Rhodes. She was hot.
Oh, she.
Other than that, I don't care about Awesome
Did
Khan.
she have an outfit to
She had
mark
like a
the?
dress and shit.
Oh, okay, okay.
Cause she's doing this whole voodoo thing with Awesome Khan.
Oh, really? Oh, that's what the hair thing is for.
Yeah, and I'm just like, okay. I want to see what you're doing. I just don't like Awesome Khan. I don't care about her. So
Okay.
I never liked her. I never liked her in WWE when she was Karma. I just never got into her. I never liked her style. Never thought she was good.
I like her in what's the name of the show she's
A
in?
Glow.
Yes, I like her in Glow.
There you go. She's gonna Glow. She was actually not bad in Glow. I'll give her that.
Mm-hmm.
But as a wrestling wise, I was never a fan. So, or I
Uh,
just never watched enough of her, so I can't really judge in that
I
sense.
like that as well. I didn't watch too much of her.
Yeah. Like I like Nia Jax, but like I don't care with your size or anything like that. It's just that I want a character and whatnot. But I see where they're going with it, and I'll see where they're going with it. I just don't care for her as a wrestler, to be honest.
Mm.
But at least they're going somewhere with it. What can you do? All right. WWE 2K20 has some updates to it. It's still a really broken game, but they fixed things. They did fix some things. A lot of other
And
things.
this is in the past week.
Yeah, they had the first big patch this week, and then the bump in the night stuff. You know what? I actually like the bump in the night stuff because it's Bray Wyatt commentating,
Really?
and
So,
it's
like,
actually
how
like
does that work? Is it just him talking to himself?
so it's a storyline that he wants to take over Finn Balor. He wants the demon inside him.
That's
So is that
terrifying.
so that only thing is the storyline, and there's also the New Day kind of hosting it. They talk about the bump in the night and the DLC stuff, so they're like cracking jokes and everything, and then they go into the story. You hear Balor, Bray Wyatt comes in like the tree-looking monster he is, and he wants the soul of the demon that's in Finn Balor, and then
Really?
he has a bunch of dudes that he handpicked to get to release that demon.
Okay. Gotcha.
So the first one was the demon Alistair Black demon looking one, the black and negative looking.
Really?
Yeah, he looked like Mr. Negative in Spider Man.
Really?
He was
All
like
right.
all black with the white highlights.
That's awesome. Did
Um,
it
so
look,
y- huh?
does it look cool?
Yeah, it looks cool.
All right. Cool.
They,
Cool.
they
Cool.
all look cool. Like those crazy costumes look fucking cool. It's just that I feel like they used all their all their resources on that.
So this stuff is
This is part of the
typically the
DLC.
best stuff, the best looking stuff in the game.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you got a scene. You have like the Bray Wyatt swamp as the venue.
Oh, okay. I saw the level
Yeah,
in the game. So the level was DLC.
yeah,
Oh man, damn! That's the level where Kurt Angle, his neck got broken and his head was spinning
yep.
inside the tree
Yeah.
stump.
So you go through. So you go through it with Balor. The next ones you fight were Luke Harper and Rowan, and he actually mentions that those are my original followers, and they were very, very, very loyal to me, and they want to get back with the family. So I'm gonna see if they could take the demon out, and I'll bring him back to the family.
Really? That's interesting.
So then you fight them, and then he brings in Randy Orton. Randy Orton as the snake, Randy Orton.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Oh, I never really had possession of him. We were partners of
Is
the
he?
destruction."
Does he look different?
It was Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a snake.
Oh, like a literal like
Yeah,
snake skin.
he has snake skin.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then he goes to my final my final pick of the Wyatt family was Braun Strowman, and he had like a Frankenstein Braun Strowman that you see him laying down and the lightning coming in, and he's like alive, and
Oh
then he
wow.
comes out like that. Those things are really cool. Like that's something I'll give this game credit, is that at least they try to be creative with that.
Hmm.
But at what, and the sad thing is at what cost, and what that cost was DLC characters. You're not getting DLC characters. You're getting the gimmick stuff. So any characters on the in part of the storylines, those are the characters you're getting. You're not
So
getting.
so what they usually do, you're saying, is usually it'll be DLC characters, or like
It'll
the
be
first
characters. It'll
hour.
be showcase modes as well, but it'll be characters, move sets, and like extra parts
Okay,
for
gotcha,
creator characters. So
gotcha.
usually you will get like the uprising stars, then you get the Hall of Fame, then you get a gimmick one like the Bruisers, and you like the one that was like Samoa Joe and shit like that. But they usually do that, so that's something they're not doing with this game, which I'm a little slightly disappointed because they're not doing it. Because there's some characters that I'm mad that are not in the game, like Leo Rush. Leo Rush actually had a big year last year. I'm surprised he didn't make the game.
As in at all?
No, he's not in the game at all.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah. So like it has a lot of characters. Like again, you have over 100 some characters, and these wrestling games got to get bigger and bigger because WWE keeps getting people. So you have a lot of characters. I understand that thing, but again, I still have issues with the game because I felt like it was rushed and didn't care.
I mean, I don't think they didn't care, but I get that they were, but basically between a rock and a hard place,
No,
and they made the wrong call.
I
That's
don't.
what.
I you know I ain't gonna say they care because it takes work to put in these games and whatnot. I feel like they were just at the point like we go and see what happens. It's kind of,
Yeah, they just bit the bullet and was
yeah,
like, they didn't want to take the heat for
yeah,
delaying the game. I
yeah.
get.
But I'd
That's
rather take the heat and delay in the game and bring up a better product, and they were like, "Oh, it was worth the wait,"
you're right.
than come out with this shit.
It's worth your reputation. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right. You're right.
yeah. Like I come to the point, especially us gaming for so many years and stuff like that. I'm fine with a delay.
Yes, it's not a big thing that's gonna kill anybody if you delay
No,
it.
like oh, you
Yeah,
delaying it? Fuck that game. I'm not gonna. No, I'm like. Maybe it has issues. Maybe it wasn't running the way they wanted. Okay, I'm fine with them. Bring me a better product. I'm fine with that.
yeah, I agree.
It
One
does,
hundred percent.
yeah. So gotta trust in your fans that they are patient and they will wait for your game to come out.
Yes.
And I think again, WrestleMania time, I think would have been a better time to do it. But the bump in the night stuff is pretty cool. Like that's something that I was like, that's not bad. But it's only the 6 matches, and after that, it's just towers, and there's nothing else you really fight for.
Do they have like specialty items that they put in, like
Yeah,
new
weapons and shit.
pieces and? Oh, okay, like brand new stuff that wasn't in base game, or is
Yeah,
it like skins for existing stuff?
they have like other alternate characters. Like they have like a Sheamus that is from um Shaun of the Dead.
Wow. Okay.
They have a zombie Sasha Banks. They have the Aleister Black I was talking about. They have the demon Balor. Like Balor actually turns into a full demon.
Really?
Yeah,
Does it have like a cool transformation, or is it just
it's
like,
he's just like he's like a lot of fire. He's like a lava fire demon. Like he looks like a Satan.
oh man, really? Wow.
Yeah,
Okay, that sounds better than pumpkin spice.
yeah. So they actually do the full. They did the full thing. But yeah, they have like zombie Sasha. They have like a demon Nikki Cross and things like that.
Oh wow, damn. Okay.
So they do have it. It's just like this is one thing I also don't like when they do this, and this is for them for a while that they've been doing this, and I just hate that they do it. I hate when they make a character slot for each individual. So you have like, for example, Ric Flair 91. Then you have Ric Flair 92, Ric Flair 96, Ric Flair 2001, and then Ric Flair, and they all their separate slots. Why that cannot all be one person?
So you can't. Okay, let me ask you. Can you customize them, and then when you finish doing it, will it be in the Ric Flair slot, or do you have to pick from one of those Ric Flairs
Yeah,
to put your custom?
you had to pick from one of those Ric Flairs to customize it.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
you have like 4 different Charlottes. You have like 5 different Sasha Banks. You have like 2 different Roman Reigns. You have like 10 rocks because each rock is different.
But for what I've seen, a lot of them aren't as detailed as some of those. Like
Yeah,
there are some that they clearly put more. Like the Ric Flairs have more variants than like the Charlotte Flairs. Because I saw Charlotte, and it's like
it's
they
different
barely
costumes.
changed her hairstyle and color.
Yeah,
And the Ric Flairs, at least his age changes and the hairstyle is drastic. And I saw that the old man one is in there.
he looks like Al Pacino.
Oh wow. Which Al Pacino are we talking about?
He looks like old Al Pacino.
Oh my goodness. What has she got a great ass? Is
Yeah,
that
he looks like that
what?
one.
Well, damn, what movie was that? That was that
Probably
the Devil?
Shaq and yeah. I think it's Double Advocate.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah, but yeah, that was the thing. And also, you had to unlock the Fiend Bray Wyatt, which you had to go through a tower to do.
Okay. Is it like MK Tower?
Yeah, they've been doing that for the last 2 years. They've been doing like MKK towers and shit for the games.
Have they been taking some more cues and doing like custom things that happen during the tower, or is it just like a literal go through?
There'll be like you are in yellow. You only have one special to use and things like that. They give you goals and shit to do.
Okay, okay. So they do something different with it. All right.
Yeah, it's not much, but it is what it is.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I'm a little. The bump of the night is alright though. Like I'm not complaining that much because I enjoyed the whole Bray Wyatt commentating, but I wish he did it throughout all the matches. But he only does do that with that one particular tower.
Gotcha. Okay, I understand.
And he was pretty good too. So I sent you those so you can see the Sheamus.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see him.
Yeah, and that's the Randy Orton. He's a Snake Man.
Oh, I see. And then there's a Finn. Is that Finn, the first one?
No, that's Alex
Oh,
Black.
Alex Black. Okay. And then I see LeBron.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. Nice. Still should have put pumpkin spice in there. He's not in there, is he?
No. Even though you could make him the Pumpkin King.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I still love that. It was so bad. We never got it. Everybody got it was so bad it made everybody sick.
Yep. And then the Fiend came back and broke his neck.
And got his neck broken.
Yeah. He was like, that was for that gimmick.
The whole
You ruined our fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. So that's all I got.
All right, cool.
This is the Wrestling Babble podcast. You get us live every Sunday around this time, around 12 o'clock or so. And then you could also tune in for It Gets Better Elsewhere podcast. That's the Wrestling Babble?
I don't believe so. What's that?
This is the Wrestling Babble podcast. You can tune in every Sunday at this time for the Wrestling Babble podcast. You can stay tuned for the It Gets Better Elsewhere podcast coming up about everything and everything. Please follow all our social medias. We have Instagram, Tumblr, WordPress, YouTube, Facebook, SoundCloud, YouTube. I said YouTube twice, so make sure you follow YouTube because I said it twice. And Twitter, all Red Cyclone Inc.
Yep.
Follow it, like, subscribe. And then you can follow me. I have a link tree on this page of all those links as well. And you can also follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitch TV, all Mark with the mic.
Yep.
Sounds good. All right.
Do it.
Peace out, laters, and always remember, follow the Jinkies.
He's got sandwiches.
I had a Wawa sandwich.
Now, how tasty is a Wawa sandwich?
It was actually quite good.
Really?
Yes, it was quite good.
Was it tastier than Popeye's chicken sandwich?
The one I had, yes.
Oh shit! Don't tell him the secrets out.
I wasn't crazy about the chicken sandwich. And I'll tell you that, and then gets better, I swear.
All
All right.
right, yeah.
Peace out. Laters.